Okay, now this is from the book of Wisdom, the 19th chapter. As for the ungodly, wrath came upon them without mercy unto the end. For he knew before what they would do, how that having given them leave to depart and send them hastily away, they would repent and pursue them. For while they were yet mourning, asking lamentation at the graves of the dead, they add another a foolish device and pursued them as fugitive, whom they had entreated to be gone. For the destiny whereof they were worthy drew them unto this end, and made them forget the things that had already happened, that they might fulfill the punishment which were wanting to their torments, and that thy people might pass a wonderful way, but they might find a strange death. For the whole creature in his proper kind was fashioned again anew, serving the peculiar commandments that were given unto them, that thy children might be kept without hurt, as namely a cloud shallowing the camp, and where water stood before, dry land appeared, and out of the Red Sea a way without impediment, and out of the violent stream a green field, where through all the people went that were defended with thy hand, seeing thy marvelous strange wonders, for they went at large like horses, and leaped like lambs, praising thee, O Lord, who hast delivered them. For they were yet mindful of the things that were done while they sojourned in the strange land, how the ground brought forth flies instead of cattle, and how the river cast up a multitude of frogs instead of fishes. But afterwards they saw a new generation of fowls, and being led with their appetite, they asked delicate meats, but quails came up unto them from the sea for their contentment. And punishment came upon the sinners, not without former signs by the force of thunders, for they suffered justly according to their own wickedness, insomuch as they used a more hard and hateful behavior towards strangers. For the Sodomites did not receive those whom they knew not when they came, but these brought friends into bondage that had well deserved of them. And not only so, but adventure some respect shall be had of those, because they use strangers not friendly, but these very grievously afflicted them, whom they had received with feastless, and were already made partakers of the same, whom they had received with feastings, and were already made partakers of the same laws with them. Therefore, even with blindness were these stricken, as those who were at the doors of the righteous man, when being compassed about with horrible great darkness, everyone sought the passes of his own doors. For the elements was changed in themselves by the kind of harmony, like as in the sorcery notes change the name of the tune, and yet are always sounds, which may well be perceived by the sight of the things that have been done. For earthly things were turned into watery, and the things that before swam in the water now went upon the ground. The fire had power in the water, forgetting its own virtue, and the water forgot its own printed nature. On the other side, the flames waste not the flesh of the corruptible living things, through they walk therein. Neither melted they the icy kind of heavenly meat that was of nature apt to melt. For in all things, O Lord, thou didst magnify thy people and glorify them. Neither did thou lightly regard them, but did assist them in every time and place. Okay, so that was the book of wisdom. Hmm.